welcome to the Swole Initiative Network. This is Humblewood, the Humble Hallows. You guys are here for a little spoopy time tonight. Woohoo!
Yeah.
I am Betty Rage, and I am going to be mastering this game tonight, hopefully. And I would like to start off with a few announcements from our sponsors. Stats, could you take it away for me, hon?
Of course. Swole only roll with Norse Foundry's amazing gemstone and metal dice. Also, all our featured music comes from the free library, available on Apple Music and Spotify, by the one and only Norse Foundry. Use the code SWOLE, S-W-O-L-E, to save 10% at norsefoundry.com.
Wonderful. Who did I say was going to do the next one? I wrote it down and then I turned my notes over.
It's me.
Dude. Oh, shoot. Just kidding. Eric, could you tell us a little something about our sponsor, Hero Forge?
I sure can, because they are our incredible brand partner and official sponsor of Fables of Gallia. Did you know that? Because I knew that. Well, anyways, you could always design some fully customizable minis over at the incredible Hero Forge. All those, like some of our other shows, like Daggerheart and some of our prior shows, use a bunch of incredible Hero Forge minis. They add a bunch of stuff every time I go on that site, so definitely check them out at heroforge.com. That's heroforge.com.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification as well.
Just in case people didn't understand my accent.
Sure.
Oh, right. Good. Masood, could you take us home?
Absolutely. I would love to take us home where we live on a beautiful 3D printed and custom terrain designed by Griffin Co. That's what they do, folks. You can go see the incredible folks at Griffin Co. and you can use the SWOLE22 code to save 22% at griffinco.com.
That is fantastic. And that it's a pretty hefty discount. So check that out, guys. Also, we have a YouTube. Check that out sometime. This show will be over on YouTube in a few days or so. Also, we have a bunch of other content there hanging out for everyone to view. And if you feel like it, which we hope you do, hit the little subscribe button because we're trying to grow our YouTube a bit. And who knows, in the future, we may have straight to YouTube content. So you definitely want to make sure that you're over there as well. I think that's all. Oh, we have tomorrow night. We'll be right back here for Fables of Gallia, I believe. What's up, Jay? You have something to say?
Yep. We are currently at 6 out of 25 for our sub goal right now. Once we hit 25, no matter what stream we're in, we will run a giveaway that everyone who is watching can enter. You have to be in the stream in order to win, because when we call you, if you don't answer, then we move on. But at 25, we will be giving away a $50 gift card for Norse Foundry, an e-gift card, which means I can send it straight to you. You don't even have to wait. So, nice.
That is nice. $50 is a lot. You could get a whole set of dice for that. That's crazy. Okay. So, are there any other announcements that we need to think about, talk about, put out there? Because the mood's about to shift, guys, and I just want to make sure that we get all this out of the way.
Okay, I just gotta say, Paul, incredible timing. You arrived perfectly, like truly perfect timing, and it was. And you look amazing. Look at this. This is.
They don't know.
Yeah.
But we know that as soon as we hit go live, Paul showed up to the show. So we're excited that we're all here. Anyways, punctuality. All right. To kind of shift things a little bit. I'm really excited you guys are here. I've been working on this story for a bit, and I just want to tell you a little bit about Humble Hallows. The village of Humble Hallows sits nestled deep in the shadow of towering trees. Their branches are intertwined like the fingers of 1,000 ancient hands. The air is heavy, with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. as a cold breeze weaves through the narrow, cobbled streets. At this time of year, when the veil thins between the worlds, the village prepares for the ritual that has kept them safe for generations. A tradition that is older than memory. Children whisper of ghosts and shadows, while the elders speak in hushed tones of the ritual of the veil. The backward walk that will once again be performed around the cemetery 3 times on the night of the ritual to keep the restless dead at bay. Yet, there is something different this year. Something is unsettled in the air. Old graves have been disturbed, and strange shapes move in the night just beyond the light of your lantern. Tonight, the village will gather at midnight, but unease gnaws at the hearts of those who remembered the old stories, the stories of the past and the darkness that once clawed its way out of the earth. You find yourselves standing on the edge of a mystery with secrets buried deep beneath the canopy. As you look around, villagers pass by hurriedly, casting nervous glances toward the distant cemetery. The ritual must be performed, but what happens if it fails? What ancient evil stirs beneath your feet, waiting for its moment to rise? Welcome to Humble Hallows, where the shadows of the past are never truly laid to rest. We pan through the streets when the warm light of a fire catches our eye, when a tavern door opens and then quickly shuts again to keep out the cold. We follow the sound of clanking dishes and boisterous voices under a sign that reads, "The Red Dragon." It's the village tavern. Entering, we see a group of bird folk and humble folk alike, seated around a table discussing their day. Paul, describe your character and what you're telling your friends around the table.
My name is Akuma Matata, and I am a big thing in Humblewood. I have lots of followers, and I don't know anything about all this ghost spirit thing. I heard that there was a big festival here, and I came cosplay and kitted out as my favorite cosplay, and I don't know what's going on. I'm a Vulpin. As you can see, I'm a sexy fox.
As you glance across the table, a raccoon-like character sits. Eric, describe your character and how you would react to what Paul is telling you.
Taking a load off. Been working all day. I mean, I feel like no one ever really appreciates the amount of work that me and my best friend here does all day. Malachi, my boy. But I'm listening to what he's saying. I'm pretty naked raccoon. I just got basically like a belt around my waist and a shovel, because that's what part of my job is. Working around the graveyard, I think, and got a short bow. But I'm just kind of chilling, laid back, and trying to take a load off.
I feel it. There's always that half-naked person at the festival running around, and that's you.
Hey, that's me. Just trying to chill out, hang out.
Jay, in response to your best friend Zigby over here, describe your character.
Yeah, Malachi is a pretty tall, a blue jay-esque corvum. Also fairly naked, apart from a pair of jorts, which he picked up from his training in Death Kwon Do. And I look across to Zigby, and I say, "Hey, Zigby.
Yeah.
Punchies for the next drink." And I wind back
definitely.
and just wham straight into his arm.
Are you trying to hurt him?
I'm trying to beat him at punchies.
Rollies.
Let's
Is
go.
this it? First roll is PvP.
It is. Rollies.
Rollies. Oh.
I have
I have a
too many
-1 in
windows.
strength.
There it is.
I got a 7.
What are we doing? Is it an attack roll or what?
No, it would just be whoever rolls higher or however you want to like.
I did strength, so.
Oh yeah,
strength.
just go ahead and do strength.
Oh, I also got a 7 because I rolled really low.
Wow.
Zigby, your buddy pulls back and hammers into you, and you're kind of like, "Is that all you got?"
I wind back and punch him. But I imagine everyone looking at us like these look like the weakest punches you've ever seen.
It's not the weakest punch. It gave you 2 black eyes.
Yeah, it's just the way my eyes are.
Across the table, we have one of the most distinguished bird-like creatures you've ever seen. He goes by... Well, why don't you tell us, Masood?
Yeah, across the table you see a really, let's say, experienced owl figure. He's a stout strig with some like graying feathers, maybe more gray than they used to be, as they're settling in, and he's sort of around the table, still wearing his old like military uniform from some war that all the old folks know about, but none of the young party members here have any knowledge of. And everyone just calls him the Admiral, or Admiral Syntharis, if they really want to be super formal. And he's got his sort of cloak pulled over, and this is probably the most iconic thing about him. It's like, he starts going, "Now, careful there. You start doing punchies, and then you'll get into stabbies, and then it's a whole thing that can tear a regiment apart. I've had to kill a man before. I wear it as a sign every day," as he pulls the pelt of one of his former victim across his body. What does the pelt look like? Just so I can get a, because on the mini, what does it look like?
It's kind of like a wildcat. It's the same as in your picture. It's kind of like a wildcat that has antlers.
Oh man, when I was at the Great War and I slew my enemy across the battlefield, I came in and I said, "Let it always be known that I was the strongest." So I get punchies, kids. I get it. I get what you're into. But that's not why we're here, right? And I turn to our last fellow at the table.
Yes. Stax. Describe your character.
Old Caltrap. He's been around for quite a minute. He's an older raptor. Kinda has a smell of death that always seems to accompany him. Being a local coroner, he deals with a lot of dead bodies. And, sometimes that rubs off on you. Not in a good way. Caltrap, or Old Cal, as he likes to be called, is a much older bird folk. But when you do finally see him come out of his, the depths. He's a little bit eccentric, a little bit hard to get to know, but for those at the table, they definitely enjoy his company, or at least they tell him that. I mean, you know, these young guys, they haven't been around long enough to understand. You can't just go around.
They haven't seen what we've seen. Let me tell you what, they haven't been through the ritual, or at least understand the powerful nature of it, the importance of it. And I'm telling you, kids,
Yes.
you work at the graveyard, something's not right this year.
Old cow. More like mold cow.
Haven't heard that one before.
Nice.
The five of you are gathered there, much like you do on a regular basis. Such a random group to gather like this, but you do. And as you're enjoying each other's company, the door swings wide open, and a gust of wind comes rushing through. And in the doorway stands Arinda, the Corvin groundskeeper for the cemetery. She's your boss, Zigby. And not only is she your boss, Malachi, but she's your great-great aunt. She scurries over to the table. Hi, Cal.
Oh, hello. I didn't recognize you all, fluffed up like that.
Well, I'm getting ready for the ritual.
Is there anything you need me to do?
Oh, well, my boys have taken care of everything. Right, boys?
Oh yeah, everything's good to go.
Right, so you made sure to sweep off all of the gravestones.
Gravestones, yep.
And you got rid of all of the twigs and
Got rid of all
that
the
have
twigs
fallen into the
and the
sea.
leaves.
Right, and you
Yep.
made sure that you lit the candles on
Lit
each
candles.
one of the gravestones.
100%. Yep.
Every single one of them is lit. Because
Yeah.
that is the first step of the ritual, and I just left that up to you because I trust y'all so much.
You can count on us. Malachi and I have been at it all day.
Absolutely
do.
did everything on that list.
Good, because
Yes, nepotism is the best way to get competent workers. Yes.
I
I'm
agree.
sure they
That's
do.
why. Yes, and that's why he's just a little bit higher up the chain than Zigby. My good Malachi. She kind of stumbles, and in her arms, she's carrying some large random books with papers kind of all shoved in, and some weird trinkets that are kind of also shoved into a book. It's weird, and she kind of stumbles, and onto the table, all of these books kind of land with a thud. I was just doing a little research. And she tries to kind of quickly grab the books and everything back up. Would anybody like to roll?
Is there any way to
Yeah.
see what the titles of
gonna
these
grab some
books are?
I'm gonna grab some books.
Didn't even have to ask. The words are coming out. You guys are ready. Whoever would like to roll perception, go ahead.
Okay.
Zigby doesn't care about any books.
I got a 12.
I got a
13?
17.
I got a 13. 13.
Okay. I wasn't making it too hard. It was only a 13. Cal and Akuma, you guys are able to see that there's some odd ritualistic kind of markings on some papers that kind of fall out of the book. There's some weird trinkets that you really don't know what they are. unless you want to roll some kind of history or religion check. But you do see that there's a little fishy. Some of these things that you see here that's like not a normal thing for somebody who's just a groundskeeper for a cemetery to just be walking around with, even, on the night of the ritual. Malachi with a 17. You see that in your aunt's great aunt's handwriting, she's been writing in some ancient text, like she's writing in there. And it's very odd. You don't know what this language is. You don't understand it, but you do know that's her handwriting, and it'll be like something's written and then scratched out, and then something else will be written, and it's a little perplexing. She scurries and grabs everything back up and puts it close to her chest. Well, I knew I could count on you boys. Well, the hour does draw near. I will see you at the ritual. Cal. And then she turns and heads for the door.
Can I remember anything I saw in the book? Because I rolled my stats and I am super smart. Like, intelligent smart. I don't have the best senses. I just can remember things really well.
Just street smarts.
We'll
not book
say.
smarts.
Okay, we'll say that anything you saw there, you will be able to easily recall. Like, if you see it again, or we'll give that advantage to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Arinda heads out the door.
As soon as the door closes, guys, I totally didn't light the candles.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling, guys.
Yeah,
but what's the big deal? I mean, this ritual thing happens every year, and nothing bad has ever happened.
Yeah, nothing happens
all
because
keep
we
it
always
dark
light the
anyway.
candles.
Exactly. Malachi's right. You light the candles so nothing bad ever happens every year.
But how do we know that it actually works?
We can all stick in the dark. Why do we need candles?
It's part of the ritual. I mean,
Thank you.
we don't just step outside. I know you youngins like to do things the new way, but there's something about sticking with tradition.
Thank you.
And we probably should go light them candles.
Zigby, if we don't go and light the candles, we're gonna get fired.
That's the least of our worries.
Yeah.
I do need this job.
Your family.
Always motivated by money.
Yeah, that's as long as I have a job. I'm good. Malachi, if you wanna go light those candles, we can go light those candles. She also said some other stuff though. I don't want to do that stuff.
Are you? So
Like sweeping all the graves.
you didn't sweep any of the graves. You didn't clean up any of the twigs.
Well, we started to, and then
There's
we came
this
here.
really nice wall that you can just sit right against and the sun hits you just right. Really good for naps.
It's really good. It's really good.
You know what? They usually say youth is wasted on the young, and I hate to say it, I think you're doing it right. I really want to argue with you, but that sounds like a really good use of your time. Okay, all right. Okay. You need help?
Please, we have to try and beat Arinda to the cemetery.
Oh yeah, and also any undead that might arise if we don't do the ritual correctly.
What?
You've never heard the story of why we need to do this ritual?
What? I mean, Arinda starts talking every year, but then I start thinking about the nap wall.
Okay, okay. There's a time and a place for the nap wall.
Yeah, it's usually right around like 11 to 1. That's like when the sun is just right.
Best time to go nap.
I'm gonna go because I'm not old enough to drink, and I don't know why I hang out at this tavern every day.
Well, I mean, we like your company. That could be a reason.
Okay. Nap sounds good though.
Okay.
The servant with the antlers at the bar, his name is Dai Stonehearth. He hollers out to you, Akuma. Hey, you want some more milk?
Die, that's a secret. I don't drink milk anymore.
All right. Did you want it warmed?
I want goat milk. I drink the strong goat milk, not the regular milk.
I'm not gonna
Give me that
argue with
good
you with the types of milk we have. Do you want warm milk or not?
The warm goat milk that the adults drink. That's what I drink.
Yeah, that's what they drink.
Yeah. That's what I drink.
Oh yeah, Kuma. We all drink that.
Hey, Zigby. Kuma's a milk drinker.
Like a baby.
Like a baby.
Now,
Whoa!
guys. Hey, now. Milk's good for your bones. Okay, milk's important. I mean, Akuma, maybe you should try drinking something that's not milk before a certain time as well. Maybe reduce the
You know, my
intake of
face is really all orange. I just drink this much milk.
So you're like half milk is what you're saying.
Yes. It does not.
Just stops right about here.
You know, we called that 2% back in my day.
Thank you, Cal. Thank you. Kids these days, let me tell you what. All right. Oh, okay. I gotta go nap myself, usually by like 9 p.m. So I got a couple hours in me before I need to go to bed. Do you have candles? Are they at the graveyard? Do we need to go get candles?
DM, they would probably be on the gravestone already, right? Or do I need to go and get them?
No, they are there on site.
No, they should be there. So we just need to go and turn them on. Light them.
Beep. Does anyone have any way of lighting the candles?
Ooh. Spells.
Oh, I got a tinderbox. I got it.
Yeah,
I was given a tinderbox when we were supposed to go light the candles the first time.
Yes, CB.
Great. Are we going?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we take Arinda's carriage? I don't want to walk all that far.
No.
Are we gonna maybe, I don't know, distract Arinda if we get there?
I don't know, she's kind of old. She probably moves pretty slow.
You'd be surprised.
Malachi, you would know that you can't really take a carriage to the cemetery. You do have to walk a path through the woods to get there. It is on the outskirts through the forest.
Carriage doesn't fit through the woods, Zigby.
Hey, I'm just trying to get there faster. You're the one that said we need to get there before your mom does.
She's not my mom.
It's grandma, actually, which is also weird. You don't call her grandma. I wanted to
She's
ask.
not my grandma either.
Oh, whatever. She's my boss.
She's our boss, and if we don't light those candles, we're both gonna get fired.
I mean,
All right.
and the town will be overturned by skeletons, but some spooky, scary skeletons.
They,
Yeah,
they
thank
always
you.
say
Now
that, but
that's-
it never happened. I've never seen it happen. I've never seen skeletons invade or when candles don't get lit. I've never seen it happen.
But you've never seen the candles not lit, Akuma. I'm telling you.
What if they're just making us do these stupid things for no reason?
Let's just get it over with, and then we can get Orinda off our asses.
Old Cal would probably want to render on his ass. Hey guys! Hey!
Whoa!
Old Cal's gonna look at the group of them. Well, slap his knees, and you're gonna hear 2 audible cracks as he gets up. Them candles aren't gonna light themselves, boys.
No, that would have been so much easier.
I mean, I could light them with druidcraft, but I was just going to sit here and watch. But
As you guys head for the door, this little I'm just gonna. As you guys head for the door, this little Gerbean, and you all know her as Gwen Lightfoot, very nervous character who is way more nervous than necessary pretty much all year long. So you can imagine how much more nervous on the night of the ritual. She kind of bumps into Cal as he leads the party out the door. Oh, where are you going?
the graveyard.
Already? What time is it? Is it time for the ritual?
No, I'm hoping to get there first. Get them good seats. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You want to come?
No, but if you need to get there quickly, you know that there's that cut through you can do. Malachi, you know all about it.
Yeah, sure.
You know, Orinda taught it to us growing up.
Yeah, I totally listened.
Let's
Yeah.
pretend.
If you just past the house at the end of this street, that's where you enter the path to cut through to get there a little faster.
Well, that's rather handy.
That's
Malachi.
just what I was
Bean.
going to say.
Well, that's good, but yeah, don't be late. Don't be late for the ritual.
Oh, of course not. I would dream of it.
I swear, I was walking through the streets and I heard something. I don't
The
think
streets do be talking.
Something's talking. Something's talking. It's like it was whispers
Whispers.
in a language I don't understand. Anyway, y'all have fun. I'll see you at the ritual. And she'll kind of nervously walk over to the bar.
Bye, Gwen.
For warm milk.
And Malachi, your girlfriend's freaking out.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just like
Well.
slap the back of your head, like a little bit, like the little ridge under the back of your head.
Yeah.
So right out the tavern to the right, did they say?
Path.
Path
Pass.
past.
Pass.
Y'all
That's
good?
the
We
way.
go, we go that way.
That's the way I'm headed.
We go the way that we were told.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Malachi, you do remember this path. So you head that way and everybody can follow you if you'd like. I'm not going to tell you your marching order, but you do guide everyone that way.
I'll take the lead.
I'm like a little bit far behind because I have this big ass wooden cloud buster sword, costume sword that I'm dragging along the ground behind me. It's just like,
It's a costume sword.
yeah. It's not a real sword. It's wooden, but it works like a club. I can hit something with it.
You guys talking about anything particular on your way?
So, what about these undead things, Admiral?
Oh, well, let me do a history check on myself to see what I know about them.
Let me consult my brain for a second.
Yeah, I'm a little old though. I get a -1 on this. So with that, it's a really good looking 5. It's a really that's a handsome 5.
Dirty 5?
That
Yes.
dirty 5. Basically, you know what people your age know. You've
Yeah.
been to the ritual, you've done the ritual, you know what it's about. You know that on the night of the ritual where the veils thinnest between the worlds, you have to walk backwards around the cemetery 3 times to keep the unrest dead at bay. And I mean, the stories are, if you don't, there's consequences.
I just say that. It's like, what? It's just been this way since I was your age. Like, I remember the stories. My parents told me the scars they had from the one time the ritual wasn't done, and the years that followed where everyone made sure. And yeah, it's more fun now. Like, we get candy and stuff, right? We do some seasonal treats. We've really kind of, well, don't get me on. I don't want to talk about the capitalization of certain holidays. I think that's a whole thing. But the real issue that we have here is that the ritual still needs to happen. It's important for us to do the right thing, light these candles, walk backwards 3 times, making sure the gravestones are nice. Come on, guys. You know, the dead are probably restless because their final resting spots are dirty. They're covered in debris and residue from the wind.
I mean, it's autumn, the leaves fall and they rest on the ground. They do need cleaning.
So, when was the last time it actually happened?
Well, I remember it was either my parents or my grandparents. They all said the same story. So I think it was when my parents were really young and when my grandparents were alive. So probably anywhere between 100 and 200 years ago. I'm not quite sure.
Sounds like a made-up story.
Oh, okay. And you guys want to break with maybe 100 or 200 years of tradition, huh?
Hey, we're going over there. We're gonna take care of the candles.
And then we'll show you the nap wall.
Okay.
Nap wall!
Okay, yes. Honestly, both of these things, and in this priority, growth. Very impressive, you two. I like this.
Okay. As you push through the thick underbrush, the trees around you, they seem to twist unnaturally. Their branches are clawing at the sky like fingers of the dead. The air is growing heavy with a cold, damp mist. It's clinging to your skin in a way that you're not familiar with. Suddenly, the path opens into a clearing. A strange, unsettling space where the ground is uneven and covered with patches of dead grass and moss. Scattered among the withered plants and weathered broken stones, half-buried earth. The stones are half buried in the earth, as if the forest itself is swallowing them up whole. This area feels wrong, as if the forest, in the clearing, these twisted and gnarled branches are reaching forward, like grasping claws. The ground is soft underfoot and almost swampy, and you look down. and you see what look like old bones jutting out from the earth. A chill runs down your spine as the wind dies completely, leaving behind an oppressive silence, broken only by the faint, what seem like ghostly whispers that seem to come from the very shadows around you. These are bones, and they're lying scattered on the ground, too many to ignore. And as your eyes adjust to the full moonlight, you notice movement beneath the soil. Without warning, the earth begins to shift, and skeletal hands claw their way out of the dirt. The fog thickens, and from its depth, ghostly figures slowly begin to form, their hollow eyes fixed upon you as the temperature drops even further. Have the dead awakened? Let's roll initiative.
Guys, this is why we light the candles.
Crap.
You guys did a shitty job sweeping.
Cool. I got a nat 1.
Sweeping.
Yo!
It's a +4 with it. I don't know if you want to take it. I'll probably be at the bottom. I'm old. Not that that's gonna affect Cal. I don't want to put that out there.
Hang on.
I got a 9.
Okay, 9 and a 1. Okay. Okay, so Zigby is a 9. Admiral, you were a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Cal, what were you?
15.
Okay.
Tied.
Oh, who has the higher dex?
And a +4.
He does.
All right.
I've got a 22.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Let me put these in order. Okay. If you would please reveal our map.
Too many screens. Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, buddy.
Cool.
Nice little clearing. You guys are coming in where that stone is. What's our marching order?
Well, I said I was up front, so.
And I'm always
Goody.
next to Malachi.
Okay.
I'll come up behind them.
And I think the Admiral's in the rear.
The Rear Admiral?
The rear Admiral.
Rear Admiral, that's fine.
I'll put you there.
Thank you, Dave.
Kuma, where you at?
I'm in the back. Still dragging my Buster sword.
Yeah.
I'll put you tied at the back with the Rear Admiral.
Oh, and then okay. I almost forgot the Admiral. Okay. Akuma, you are first.
Do we want to place the?
I'm about to. You see just in front of that. Let me make this bigger so actually it's better. In front of that log, there is a skeleton that is clawing its way out of the ground. the long log. I just realized there's 2 tree stumps as well.
Crap.
Perfect. And then in front of that odd-looking stone, you see a ghost appear.
So,
And
go
then,
ahead.
and then in between the tree stump and the rock behind it, you see one more skeleton claw its way from the earth.
Where, sorry?
In between the tree stump and the white rock behind it. If there's space, or just to the side, if not. Okay.
So, when you say skeletons,
Uh-huh.
do they look like real skeletons? Because I've seen some really good cosplays, and I don't want to.
Do you want to roll a perception?
Can I roll perception?
Sure.
I rolled a nat 20, and I got a minus
Dang.
1. 19.
A minus how much?
1.
Oh, okay. It is. I thought you said -5, and I was like, "What the hell did you do?"
Oh, I'm not that- I have a little bit of common sense.
Okay. No, these are very much once living bird creatures. Kind of look like corvums, maybe, that died and are now animated again.
Grandma?
She's not my grandma.
No, not yours. I think it's mine.
Admiral. Are they bad? It is bad. Rear Admiral, this is bad.
This is bad. This is pretty bad. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take off. So I'm a scofflaw,
Yeah.
which is in Humblewood is like a scrappy, like fighter, and so I use improvised weapons with my finesse dexterity. So I'm gonna run with my wooden buster sword. It's just dragging on the ground, but it's too heavy for me to like swing. So I roll to gain momentum, and when I come out of my roll, I jump at the skeleton and try to bring the improvised club down on it.
You going at this one?
And yeah,
Oh, this
that one. And I am a fighter, and I have the charger feat.
Whoa.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm gonna attack it. Let's see here. 18 to hit.
Oh, that hits. It's
Sick. And I do 6 plus 4 plus 3. 13 damage.
noise. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Because I'm a charger, I get to roll another d8 for charging.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
Another 4. 17 damage.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and with the new D&D rules, I have a great club, so I can push with the hit.
Okay.
So it gets flung back 10 feet.
All right.
Whoa.
Is there a save for it, or it just happens?
It just is a push on the attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All you gotta do is hit.
All you gotta do is hit.
Which direction are you pushing in? Like
Yeah.
over
It's
the
straight
log?
back only. It's
Straight
only
back.
straight back. Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome. Are you gonna do anything else? Are you moving anywhere? Doing anything else?
Well, because it's 10 feet away, and I'm level 6, I have an extra attack, and I can charge again because it's 10 feet away.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta try
What?
and jump the log, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna try jump.
I was behind the cover.
Oh shit! I rolled a net 1.
Oh.
I
Trips
jumped
over
over
the
the log.
Yeah, it escapes your attack there with that one. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn. Yeah.
I was halfway cool, but that was still good.
I mean, the first half was really cool. Okay, Malachi, it's your turn.
Zigby, these skeletons are gonna get us fired. And I will, I'll run at the other skeleton. And,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna use my Way of the Punchies.
Amazing.
So I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna strike with my punchy fist.
All right.
So that is like an 18 to hit.
That will hit. It's a skeleton.
Awesome. And I'm a grappler, so I can attack and grapple at the same time. So,
Okay.
hold on, I'll roll my damage for that. Great. That's 6. 6
Okay.
points bludgeoning damage. And you have to make either a strength or a dex save against a DC 15.
Do you decide if it's strength or dex, or do I decide?
Target decides.
Okay. We're gonna roll for dex. And it's a 10.
So he's grappled as well. I'm going to, yeah, screw it. I'm gonna keep him there for now, and I'm gonna flurry of blows. I'm gonna throw some tie knees up at him with my little skinny blue jay legs.
Okay.
They're really bony, so it's like piercing damage.
Right. Piercing. Got it. Okay.
Okay. I'll use that. All right. First one is, oh, that's a natural 19.
Okay, that definitely hit.
And the second one is natural 1. Oh, how the pendulum doth swing. Okay, so that's another 11 points of damage.
Your knee did 11 points.
Yep.
That's crazy. Your weapon didn't even do that much.
Death
Well,
Kwando.
Death Kwando. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Got
And also, because, hold on, let me get the rules. Because I am a grappler. Yeah. I can use my fast wrestler, so I can drag him with me, and not lose any movement. So I'm just gonna spin him around. And drag him into the middle.
Everybody.
So just like holding him in like that tie grip and just move him around into it. And yeah, that's where I'll end.
Okay. Next up is Cal.
Nice. Old Cal's gonna look back at the Admiral. You know, the next time I get one of them random sendings about joining up for some life domain insurance, I might need to take them up on their offer. Who am I kidding? This is what I fucking live for.
Yes, old Cal! We die on the battlefield!
And he's gonna move like diagonally towards Akuma and cast Bane on all 3 targets. They have to make a charisma save of 15 or higher.
Okay. I'll roll for the first skeleton. It's -3 to 14, so that one fails. -3 to 19, so 16. That the second one. So the one that is over the log with Akuma, that one has failed. The second one that's in the middle with all you guys, that one passes. You said you're gonna on the ghost as well?
Yeah, on the ghost as well.
That one has a +3, but I only rolled a 9, so that one has also baned. Damn.
Foiled.
Watch old Cal work his magic. And
This is my favorite stacks.
Three.
This is absolutely great.
Oh shit! I only got bonus actions left. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Did you do all the movement you wanted to do?
I just want to be maybe next to Akuma, to like his left, so like looking at the ghost dead on. But that's about it.
Okay.
Oh, I had advantage on my attack rolls.
Can you
Never
move?
mind.
Oh wow. Next round. Can you move Cal over next to Akuma?
Yeah.
Yep.
You'll
I think
leave
because-
melee with the other one, but I think when you're grappled, you have
I would've said-
disadvantage.
Because of the
On
grapple.
opportunity attacks.
Well, we'll try disadvantage. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, +4. Does a 19 hit, Cal?
Ooh, yeah, it does. Wait. I have reactionary things.
Let's go.
I am going to do a first level reaction spinous shield. So he's going to put his shield out, and a barrier of spikes is going to come out. The barrier reduces the damage you are dealt by 2d4 and deals the same amount of piercing damage to the attacker. So I'll roll twice and let you know how much incoming damage would get subtracted from. So it's 3, 4, 5. So -5 to whatever's coming at Cat.
You take 0 damage.
And it takes
Dang.
5 points of
You
does it piercing damage.
actually.
Now you need to respect your elders. I don't know how old you are, but I mean that still stands. I'm senior citizen.
Anyways, okay.
Grappled condition, that skeleton has disadvantage attacking anyone other than me. And cannot move.
Cool. Okay. That is our one that's not baned, so he is grappled, but not baned. Cool.
Yep.
All right.
And since I didn't take any damage, I keep concentration on Bane.
Cool. So, the next is going to be our first skeleton, who's over by Akuma. Yes. They are going to move forward. They have 30 feet of movement, so I think they can step over the log and go straight up to Akuma and attack with their short sword. But they are baned. Do I use the... I forget. Do I use the D4 on the attack
For
rolls?
attack rolls and
Yep.
saves.
Attack and save. Okay, yeah. Okay. So it's a 19 on the die, -4, so it's 15 to hit.
And I have a 16 AC.
Let's go!
Oh, meets it, beats it.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
16 AC. 16. So
Oh.
Actually, that's what I said, so we're going to
Yeah.
move forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so they miss with that. And now they are right there in melee with you, and that is the end of their turn. However, the next person in initiative is our ghost. The ghost has not moved yet. What they are going to do is, as if they have disappeared from your sight, they reappear right next to Malachi.
Oh no.
Oh.
And then,
Malachi, spooky ghost.
and before you can get those words out of your mouth, you see the ghost enter Malachi's body
Oh no.
Maybe. Roll a where is my possession? You need to roll a charisma save.
Oh,
no.
shit.
By the way,
No.
no. I tell you what, if you're in 10 feet of me, I have an aura of protection. So what this does is it gives you a +2 to saving throws. So you're gonna get a if you're just within 10 feet of me. Otherwise, I will position myself. No, okay.
15.
No.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh.
You got
no.
a +2. Are you right there? Are you within 10 feet? Did you add the 15?
No, he's right outside.
Shoot.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
And that's fine because it is a DC 13. So you save. You do
What?
not.
No. I haven't rolled yet. I said 15
Oh, I thought you
feet.
said.
15
Oh,
feet.
well, it's a DC 13 charisma, so roll. Sorry, I
Alright,
thought you were getting.
I got a
roll.
+1. We need a 12.
Need a 12 or higher.
Come on, bro.
I rolled a 15.
Let's get
Okay.
Heyo.
16.
Nice.
Whoa!
Oh!
So committed to the bit. Okay. So, Malachi, you feel like some kind of evil force is trying to take over and somehow just shrug it off.
Hey, Zigby, I think those flaming hot Cheetos from earlier are doing a number on my stomach.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt...
That is the ghost's turn. We are up to Zigby.
Malachi, I'm not losing this job because I need to afford more flaming hot Cheetos. And I'm gonna run in. I'm just gonna go into the skeleton that Malachi's currently grappled, and I'm gonna use the luck point to give myself advantage, and start bashing with my shovel, which I'm just reskinning.
Well, I
the
think you
quarter
get
staff.
advantage anyway. Like, that's up to DM. But that's why
Yeah,
I
'cause
spun
he's
them
grappled.
around.
So, if you want to keep your
Why?
luck for later, you can.
Because I spun
Okay.
them around. No, the advantage for the attacking is only for me.
Ah.
But, I believe. Yeah, it's only me. But, we're what's the word?
Flanking.
Yes.
So you would have that already.
Mm.
If you would like to keep
Okay.
your luck point for later, I'll say that you didn't say that.
I'll keep it.
Okay, so roll with it.
Flanking.
Flanking.
Ooh, 21 to hit.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So it's gonna be with sneak attack. 13 points of damage.
Hey, Zigby, how do you want to do this?
Yes. I'm gonna take. Just keep bashing it down into the ground. Stay in the ground.
Awesome. I think it's dead. Well, the next turn was the one you just killed. So we are now up to the Admiral.
Yay! Admiral wipes a silent tear watching his grandma get pummeled into dust.
Oops.
It's okay. It's okay. We buried her twice now. That's all right. Oh God, this is pretty scary. There's a lot of things going on. I would feel better if we had a little more support. And I'm going to use my paladin spell, Faithful Steed. And I'm going to rip off my cloak, and as it sort of goes into the air, beneath it forms a giant what I would say it was like a cat elk of some kind, like with these horns, and it's made of bones itself. With this thing I get to make a steed. It's really cool. It's a rideable animal of your choice, and I get to choose the type. I'm gonna choose fiend because it's either fiend, fae, or whatever. And I'm just gonna be on top of it as I sort of climb on board. This is my action. I say, all right, now, my brothers in arms, we will not let today hold us down. We will not let these ghosts and ghoulish gaggle of grandmother's bones keep us back from completing the ritual. Forward for victory! And I will, what can I do? I think that's my action. I'm just gonna say that, and then I'm gonna move forward and just stand next to everyone else. Yeah.
Nice.
Take a step.
I thought there was.
Yeah, just so my aura is
we're
closer
gonna
to
get some
everybody.
boom.
Yeah, no. I realize I can attack twice, but if I use my action to summon my, I got my steed out.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. So that's your turn.
You had a ride this whole time.
It only seats me. It felt rude to ride while the rest of y'all were walking.
And with that, if that's your turn.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's my turn.
Wow. Amazing.
Come on.
A hand for Jay's efforts here with all the map stuff. Akuma, we are back at the top of the round.
Damn it.
Malachi, your auntie better pay us, even though we're not employees. I heard in this county, gig minimum wage is 2 gold per hour.
It is?
And with that, the skeleton, is that skeleton right next to me still?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right in front of you.
Yeah, so my buster sword, my wood sword's in the ground. I kick it. So like while it's in the ground, I kick it and use the momentum to like swing it around and whack the skeleton with the back edge of the sword.
All right.
All right, let's see here.
It ain't
Ooh.
working.
23.
It's okay.
How much?
23 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits. It's a skeleton.
23. Okay. 8. 13 damage.
Hey, Akuma. How do you want to do this?
Oh. Yeah, so I kick the sword, and as I kick the sword, I spin around, and I almost whack the Admiral's skeletal beast, but luckily it moves away right after that stirring speech, and I swing right past it and just crush the skeleton with the blunt buster sword. It just like and turns to dust.
I love it. It just disappears.
And
Wonderful.
my second attack.
What?
All there is just a ghost floating by Jay, right?
Mm-hmm.
That tried to like enter him without consent. I'm going after that ghost.
Wow.
Except I don't know if I can do anything to a ghost. But yeah, I charge it if it's more than 10 feet away. I charge towards it, and I do the same move. 5 feet away. Got it.
Unless you want to run around.
That's lame. But I'm totally going to do that. So like I just run, and all you see is my buster sword just carving like a line in the dirt. And then I take that roll and jump towards the skeleton.
The ghost.
Ghost. And I roll a 14 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. Yes. I think it hits. And it does. Is that a 1 or a 10? Oh, that's 10. Okay. 17 damage.
What type of damage is this?
Blunt.
Okay. You said
It's-
17?
high quality cosplay Buster sword damage.
I love it. Okay, cool.
High
Cool.
High quality.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Does it look like I did anything to it?
It looks like what you did, should have made it hurt more than it actually did.
Does it get pushed 10 feet?
Yeah.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I push it 10 feet, and I duck behind Malachi, because Malachi is way scarier than I am.
Okay. If you say so. Okay. At this moment, you hear what's like an odd screech. It's coming in the direction of the cemetery. All of you turn to look that way, including the ghost.
That's not
And
good.
immediately, the ghost disappears.
Oh.
It's gone. You are no longer in initiative. What do you want to do?
Malachi, we should have lit those candles.
Yeah, you guys should have lit the candles. You guys done fucked up.
Hey. We fucked up.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So now, we gotta protect this nap wall. Okay, maybe that's a way that you guys will understand the severity of the situation.
Hey, I get it. Yeah. We didn't do a thing. But it's like, I don't know. You guys were at the tavern. You didn't light them.
It wasn't our job to light them.
We're not employed.
I'm retired, my dude. Cal and I have got we don't work. We don't need to.
Sounds like a bunch of excuses.
Okay.
Anybody who wants to, roll me a perception check.
I don't see shit.
14.
7.
D&D Beyond continues to disappoint, also with a 7.
Okay.
6.
22.
Okay.
Nice.
This actually works really great because I forgot to give you advantage, Jay. So, unless
Natural
you want to
20.
Okay, I was about to say.
Wow.
Okay.
26.
So anybody who rolled above a 17 or higher, you are looking around, obviously trying to see if there's any other threats, but something catches your eye, Malachi. Almost like it's glinting light off of a metal object or a shiny object from the moonlight. What do you want to do?
Where is it?
It is right at your feet where that ghost was killed.
Oh.
No, not the ghost, the skeleton, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, I'll look down. I won't grab it, but can I see what it is?
It's identical to one of those scribbly drawings that you saw in Arinda's book. Identical. And Akuma, if you're also looking, because we discussed this earlier, you would also notice that what you're looking at are relics. You saw these drawn in the book that Arinda put on the table.
Malachi.
Hey, I know. Hey guys, I think Arinda is in trouble. And it might be my fault.
Your fault. Why?
Well, maybe it was the napping wolf's fault.
now you've gone too far.
You're right. I'm sorry for what I said.
It's okay.
I'll pick up the paper. Does it look like torn, like she was in distress?
Oh no, it's not the paper. It is
Oh.
the relic that you saw.
Oh, the actual relic. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll pick it up.
Roll a wisdom save. Just kidding. Okay.
You got +2. 10 feet from me. You got +2.
Just kidding. Totally
Here we
kidding.
go.
So you pick it up, keep it on your person. That's fine. Again, in the distance, where the cemetery is, you hear like a screeching. Like it's blood curdling. It's nothing you've ever heard before.
I grab the reins of my steed and just sort of pull back and say, all right, now a lesser troop, a lesser regiment would report back their findings to HQ, look for reinforcements, and then handle whatever's up ahead. But men, well, no, colleagues, it's up to us. There are no reinforcements. Who are we gonna ask? Gwen? They're just gonna be drinking milk in the corner the entire time. No offense, Akuma, but I think we have to handle whatever that is.
Oh, you mean us?
Yeah, us, only us.
Well, look at the time. I mean, the ritual's gonna start any moment now, and I want to make sure I get a good seat.
Necessary. Oh, let's get a front row seat. How about it?
Hey, if we get there super early, I'll show you the napping wall.
That will be my seat once I clear it of whatever undead debris I can.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
With when I heard that scream, because of how smart I am, and all I know about voice acting and voicing, what can I tell? What the hell is that scream? Like, is that some new kind of music? Some lead singing?
I would say you've never heard anything like this before.
Wow. Okay.
Are we headed towards the cemetery?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta finish the job.
Okay. So you guys start heading towards the cemetery. You aren't very far. You come upon the gates. Things don't look right, obviously. You've seen skeletons, you've seen ghosts. Something's way off tonight. And out of nowhere, you hear, "Woo," and then you hear another one, "Woo," and it's like howling, like wailing. And that, what you think is the same ghost that you saw in the woods, is hovering above the damn napping wall. And you can see it from the gate. We're going to take our 10-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to see how this ends. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We are going to take a quick 10-minute break. We will be right back. Enjoy some spooky music and a countdown timer. And again, we will be right back in 10.
See y'all soon.
Welcome back to the Swole Initiative Network, where we are playing a little game of Humblewood, playing a little spook. I'm going to keep saying spoopy because I think it's cuter, and I like cute and spooky. Anyways, we are at the gates of the cemetery, where our party has just arrived after hearing wailing of who knows what. And before we went to break, there was a ghost hovering above the sacred nap wall in the cemetery. And you can see through the gates not just one ghost, but there's another. And these noises that you're hearing, it's coming from them. And the hollow, creepy eyes of the ghost, while they don't have actual eyeballs, they seem to zero in exactly on you. They know you're there. What would you like to do?
The ghost is hogging all the nappies.
I know. I said that the Admiral could use that.
Oh, and I plan to. We will get rid of them, and we will sit on that wall after walking backwards 3 times to enjoy the ritual.
And lighting the candles.
You guys stand just outside the gates of the cemetery. Would you like to enter?
Yeah, they already know
looking
we're there,
into
right?
the
So there's
graveyard.
no sneaking.
Yeah, looking into the graveyard area, are the two? I know one ghost is near the napping wall, and then there's the other ghost is in the cemetery area.
You're looking straight on. The napping wall is in the middle of the cemetery, and the ghost is hovering there. And to that ghost right, down on the ground, is the other ghost.
I'm gonna just take my Morningstar off from my belt and just kind of swing it down and cast magic weapon on it before we enter, and just in preparation. And that'll just give it a +1 to attack rolls and what's it called, damage rolls.
Perfect. Would you like to enter the gates?
You've asked that
I'll
twice.
open the gates. I'll push open the gates.
Yeah. You detect an ominous presence. Do you wish to proceed?
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys enter the gates, I need everyone to roll initiative.
It was a trick.
It was.
There's a trap.
Better this time. 8.
Nice.
I have a +4. I don't know what's happening on this.
22.
Oh.
Got a 4.
Okay. Malachi 22, Admiral 8.
I got a 9.
Okay, Akuma 9. It's pretty low for you.
Zigby got a 4.
Zig 4. Cal, what you got, man?
Old cow got a 17.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, and oh shit. Okay, this one got a, and this one got a. All right, Malachi, you are first in initiative.
Oh, I gotta bring up the map.
Oh yes, can you please show this incredible map to our lovely players and viewers?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
the little lanterns.
That's so
The flickering
cool.
lantern.
Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 gravestones that I can see. We got to keep track of all these important information. Oh god. Wait. With these caskets, I think graves have something.
There's a couple of caskets, yeah.
Yeah.
Some are open.
Sick.
Do you still have your steed?
Yeah. It lasts for a long time. It basically
Good.
lasts until it loses its health, or if
Damn.
I die.
I was really worried that you were only getting that once a day and it was like gone in a minute. And I was like, oh, no.
No. I can use it once per long rest for free, and I can also cast it again. So don't worry. I will burn a second level spell slot.
Okay, cool. I was really kind of like, oh no, I messed up.
No.
Okay. Malachi, you're up.
Okay, we need to place people on the map, right?
Yes, we do. Sorry. Where do you guys? What would be your marching order?
I said I pushed open the gate.
You did.
So
I'll push you in a little bit further so we can all fit.
I'll be next to Rigby.
bit everybody.
Yeah. Rather be up front in case anything comes our way.
I guess I would be probably right behind Zigby.
And I'll probably be behind Malachi.
And the
Who's
conga line
way
is complete.
scarier.
There it is.
I'll go
For the record, my
right.
steed will act when I act, so I'll just tell what they
Okay.
do when I Yeah.
Cool.
And I'll go right of Akuma. Yeah.
Okay, everybody's on the map. Did you get the ghosts by the nap wall and the ghost to the right of that one?
So I don't know where the nap wall is. So where were you
Oh, I
imagining
just
it?
assumed it was the wall that was like where the stairs go up.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Cool. And the other one is
Is it
where?
really?
It's just the cemetery.
To
Perfect.
its right, like
It's
on the other side of the wall,
wait, on the other side of the wall?
but not like on the back, like on the other side of the stairs, like in between the like on the ground. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Like that really just slotted in. That's good.
That's
Okay. Now,
All right, I'm up first, right?
yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run at the one that's hogging the napping wall.
Obviously.
I have 45 feet of movement.
I think you could probably make it.
Yeah.
Dope.
Whoops, shaking the map.
That's my boy.
And I'll just run up at it. Get off my napping wall! And I will roll a like a 24 to hit.
Oh, that's 100% hitting.
Jeez Louise.
Nice.
And I'm gonna attempt to grapple it. I don't know if it's gonna work,
Okay.
but just to make sure that the damage hits,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to. Oh, where's the window? There. I'm going to use. God, where is it?
What's he gonna use? I remember my first game of D&D.
Where is it?
I think. Give me a chance to practice my physical die and see if they're better than my virtual die.
Of course they are.
You know.
There's so many, like, features. Empowered strikes.
There
So
it
I'm
goes.
gonna shift it to force
Whoa.
damage.
Wow.
And I rolled a
Magic
1, so
damage.
that's 5 points for the first one. And I'm gonna attempt to grapple it with one hand. Does it work? Or does my hand go through? Is your call on this one? I don't know.
I don't know if you can grab it. Let me see if there's any notes here on that at all. And I'm gonna say no. And the only reason why is because it can literally pass through you to possess you. So I don't think that you can grab it.
No worries.
That makes
So
sense.
I'll like miss with my grappling hand, and then I'll come back with like an uppercut. Ghost punchies! Oh no, that was really bad.
Oh no.
That's like an 11.
Have you given me damage for the first one yet?
Oh, yeah, I did. 5 points.
Oh, shoot, I missed that. Okay, go ahead. And then 11, that hits.
It does?
Wow.
Sick.
Wow.
So that's 13 points.
Ooh.
Force damage.
Force? Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, I'll do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I get to use stuff with my flurry of blows because I'm... Okay. That's 17 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. That's another 13 points of damage.
Dang. Okay.
And I'm gonna topple it. So you gotta succeed on a DC 14 dexterity saving throw, or you go prone.
Okay. 14. It rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, that's fine. I'll
Damn.
take it. But I'll take my last swing.
Go for it.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
You
beautiful.
completely. You kind of look silly as you like swing and then spin around. Like, what the hell?
Hey, Zigby, these ghosts are hard to punch.
What did you expect? They're ghosts.
All right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, no movement. Anything else? You're good right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use my bonus action, so I can't go anywhere.
Sweet. Cal, you are up next.
Okay. Old Cal's gonna spryly, or as spryly as Cal can be, run up to that stone to the front right of him, next to that coffin, open coffin, and jump up on it. He's gonna point his finger at that ghost. Hey, I recognize you! And, for the somatic portion of this spell, or magical effect, he's gonna hold his pinky up to the corner of his mouth. You owe me 1 million gold. As I cast Toll the Dead.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was the best
Wow.
piece of the
Wow.
No notes. 0 notes.
It needs to make
Are
a
you-
wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Are you? I'm sorry. Which ghost are you? The one that's with.
The one that's by Malachi.
Okay, that one.
Yeah.
And you said a wisdom save.
Yes.
Wisdom saves. Okay. It rolled a 19.
Oh,
So
my
it's still
mistake.
It's still gonna be half damage, right?
No.
It must have been,
It's a
must have
cantrip.
been the other one. The other guy.
You know, they all look the same after a while.
Oh, that old eagle eyesight's not doing so good.
Oh wait, it's plus
It's the
one. It's actually a
cataracts.
22, so it was.
Oh, do I owe you money?
Like, you're the bastard that knows me.
Amazing.
In my turn.
Is that your turn? You want to do anything else? Move anywhere? You're good.
Yeah.
Okay. The next person to go is our ghost number 2, which is the one over by himself that no one is around right now. And this guy is gonna do.
This guy.
This guy is gonna do what's called a horrifying visage, and you guys all seem to look over at them, and it's like there's this ethereal kind of amalgamation of light and weirdness in front of you, and then all of a sudden it shifts and you see the eyes seep in to darkness and teeth grow, and its body changes into something that you have never seen and never want to see ever again. And I need everyone to roll because it's a 60-foot radius, and I'm pretty sure you're all within that.
Rough. Okay.
A wisdom saving throw.
Folks around me, +2. For folks who haven't left.
What have I got?
+2. Oh, okay, +2. Okay, cool. So I got +1.
No, I'm miles away.
Sarah, senior discount on that range you got there. Admiral.
I rolled an 11.
I got an
11?
18.
18 as well.
I also got 11.
Oh, that's interesting.
A
Okay.
24. Finally.
Wow.
Finally. It was a 17 plus 7. It's their rolls are good when they happen. Right.
What did you get, Cal?
18.
18. Okay. So, everybody except for Malachi and Zigby, you guys succeed. Malachi, Zigby,
Oh no.
you
Of
guys
course.
are now frightened.
Okay.
So you have the frightened condition. You can repeat
Oh, crap.
the saving, like you can roll again, a wisdom save, at the end of your turn.
Super.
Let me make sure that I've got all the information I'm gonna say.
Quick question. Which one did this? The one with
The
Malachi
one
or the
over
other
by
one?
itself, the one that's not next to Malachi.
Okay.
Okay, our frightened target can actually repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So your turn, with disadvantage if the ghost is within a line of sight. Yeah. Okay. If you roll successfully, it ends and you're fine. Okay.
Cool.
And then you are immune to being horrified again for 24 hours.
Super.
Cool. All right. So that was their action, and they're gonna stay there. They can do plenty of stuff from over there. Next up, Akuma. Oh, you're muted, bub.
Okay, so I am going to run to help out my buddy Malachi. So I'm gonna run. Let's see, move 30 feet straight towards Malachi. But while I'm running, I reach into my pack and I pull out, like 2 years ago, I pull up my wooden sandals, my geta, and I throw it at the ghost to the left. My improvised ranged weapon.
Heck yeah.
Great.
All right. That is dirty 20.
That hits.
That hits. Okay, and that does 1d4. 8 damage.
This is the bludgeoning or something.
It's bludgeoning. It's geta damage.
All right. It takes the damage.
And then I reach out for the other half of the pair.
Okay.
And I throw my second attack.
Okay. And you're attacking the one with Malachi, right?
No, the one. Well,
I just.
You ran up
no,
to me.
no, I'm throwing to the other one. The other
So
one.
you're
to the
turning
left.
the one who
Yeah.
did the horrifying visage. Okay.
Yeah. And the second attack is a 23.
That hits.
And I use my bonus action to have the geta break. So it
Okay.
does max damage. It does 8 damage too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
And I'm a fighter. Action surge.
Do it.
Action surge. and I continue that run. So basically, I'm running. I throw, continue the run. I roll, jump at Malachi's ghost
You can't make
with
it.
a charge attack.
You can't make it.
You can't make
I can't
it.
make it.
You
'Cause of the
used all your
30.
movement to get right there.
Oh, I used all my movement. Oh yeah, that's why I threw the thing. Yeah, that's right. That's all I do.
Okay.
That's all I do. I don't action surge. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, keep that.
Yeah.
Up next, Admiral.
Yes.
It's you.
Very excited. Okay. I immediately make a beeline towards the one that's been slapped by a couple sandals. I have 60 feet of movement, Jay, so I think we're okay.
You're there.
On the steed, we'll get there. And we're just galloping along. Yeah, we hop up. What's it called? My steed, first and foremost. His name's Steve.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, of course.
Steve the steed.
Yeah.
He's gonna get up close and use its action to Steve the steed. I'm gonna try and just slam this ghost on the first one. Let's see. It's a bonus equal to my spell attack modifier, so it's a +5. Let me roll. Try and hit it. Okay, 17 + 5.
Definitely hits.
22. Okay, cool.
Damn.
I do for that one. It does 1d8 plus the spell's level, so it's a second level spell. So 1d8 + 2. Okay, 4 damage with the slam.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my action to hit it twice. I'm just gonna take one attack with it and then make another one. With my mace. So let's go. Yeah.
And you made this like a magical weapon before we.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So I got a 14 on the first attack, and then
That hits.
nice. Only a 9 on the second one.
The second one does not hit.
Second one doesn't hit. Okay, so on the first one that does hit, I'm gonna use my bonus action to also make it an ensnaring strike. So
Nice.
that way, I want to grasping vines it a little bit. So I'll burn a bonus slot, and then we'll roll that beautiful damage or bean footage on top of that. Okay.
Is that
Whoa,
like
Back.
what
is that-
game are we playing?
is that like grappling?
Yeah, it's like vines
So-
appear out of the earth, is what it says.
Okay, so one of its immunities is that it cannot be grappled.
Okay, perfect. I find this out in this moment. I would love to discover that in the action. I go, we come up, me and Steve, they slam them. I swing my mace across at their face and like try to get the other one, but as the vines like appear, I think they just like float through it. I do 11 damage with the Morning Star, and then 4 damage of ensnaring strike if it just like from the barbs. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome.
And that is my turn.
20. That was significant.
We're ready. The Admiral is now in full plate and gear. He's prepared.
He's right. He's right to go.
He's
All
ready
right.
to go.
Up next. Or anything else? Do you want to move anywhere? You're good.
No, I'm gonna. Well, no, I used both my attacks. I'm gonna stay. You know what? I'm gonna stand in between them, if anything, just sort of like position myself.
Still
so that
within
they
like melee, but between.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Jake can move you there. Up next we have the ghost next to Malachi. That ghost is going to.
Leave.
Ghost is going to try to possess Malachi again. So
Again?
Oh,
I got you. I'll try.
You're already frightened, so I cannot use the horrifying visage on you.
Oh.
Microphone.
uh-oh.
So
I
you need to
did
roll
not make it.
charisma.
With a 6.
No, you didn't.
Oh, dear.
So
Wait. Are you 10 feet with me? Are you
No.
with
no.
a +2?
Not even with an 8.
So
And you have
with that,
disadvantage. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't. If you want to roll again, see if it's lower.
I'm sorry.
It's worse.
Worse.
It's worse.
So you failed twice. Awesome. You are fully possessed by this ghost. Everyone else sees who's looking. This ghost just disappears. You swear you just saw it disappear into Malachi. Malachi has lost control of his body for this moment. The ghost can't be targeted for attack specifically, and Malachi can still take damage if they are attacked. However, at the end of this ghost's turn, which I will go ahead and let this happen, Malachi can try to save again. So it's going to, though, first. It's almost like there's like a change on Malachi's face where he recognizes something and his eyes go wide and he darts the opposite side of where the other ghost is.
Okay.
So you're gonna take your full movement over towards the opposite side of the cemetery.
I don't need my full movement to get there.
Okay. Great. It is the end of this ghost turn. You can attempt to save again.
Oh, that bounced out of my tray and onto my other
Well,
dice.
you can roll again.
Natural 18, 19.
Okay. All right, cool. So with that, once you're over here on the other side, something inside of you swells and you're like, no. And the ghost is pushed out. So you are now standing next to
Which way?
the ghost. Oh, you put them wherever you want to, Bob. You are now standing next to the ghost on the other side of the cemetery, and you don't know how you got there. All right.
Zigby, these Cheetos were really bad.
Zigby, it's your turn.
Malachi!
Zigby!
I have a question. Malachi! Do I remember which graves needed the candles lit?
You can roll a history check, and you just need to get above a 10.
History.
You just got to get above a 10, buddy.
Just gotta get a 10, slacker.
I'm not very smart. Here we go. Rolled a 1.
Oh, you don't remember. I'm sorry, I almost gave it to you too. No, you don't remember anything.
It's like,
Like
You
know
forget
that we're
things.
supposed
Or in
to
this,
use
like,
candles?
go to the cemetery and light something.
Something.
I don't know.
Yeah, which I feel like that's very on par.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
fair. Okay. In that case, I can't move closer to the ghost, purple or blue based ghost. I'm frightened, so I'm going. Can I run? I think I can run towards Malachi without getting closer to that one.
Yeah, the other one you're not. I mean, technically you're in the frightened state, but it's that one on that other side.
I'm mostly running towards my friend.
How
Okay.
far can you go?
I only have 30 feet of movement, though.
Boo.
30 feet. But I guess I will just, in that case, I'll use my short bow.
Okay.
With, yeah, I'll use luck.
to get
Okay.
advantage on this. And attack with my short bow.
Okay.
Here we go. Obviously to the one that possessed Malachi. Short bow plus 5. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Super. So yeah, I'm just gonna do all damage. So 8 plus 21 points of damage.
Ooh. Dang.
Piercing.
Okay. I will say that the ghost is resistant to the piercing damage, but it's still
That makes sense.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me write that. Okay.
I don't have any other actions.
Okay, I was going to say anything else. Okay. We're back at the top of the round. And something else seems to be changing.
Crap.
The ground beneath your feet trembles. A deep rumbling that grows stronger with every passing moment. The very earth seems to protest as cracks begin to form around the old gravestones. Suddenly, with a deafening crack, the ground splits open in a jagged fissure, spilling dust and debris out into the air.
What?
From the depths of the earth, an unnatural chittering echoes, growing louder. It's filling the silence with a sound that chills you to the bone. Out of the darkness, you see movement. A massive, grotesque form climbing up from the abyss. Long, spindly legs covered in sharp, chitinous scales emerge first, followed by a body that glistens with dark, venomous hues. A pair of cold, calculating eyes gleam from the creature's draconic face. Its mouth is twitching with anticipation as a thick, toxic mist begins to seep from its fanged maw. This is no mere spider. It's Corin, the drake spider. It has awoken. The air itself seems to recoil from the presence, and the shadows around you stretch and twist as if feeding onto the darkness that surrounds this abomination. With a final screech, Corin pulls itself free from the fissure, its monstrous form towering over the broken cemetery. Let's roll for weird. Okay, Malachi, you're up.
Do I need to put it out?
Interest.
Yeah, babe, put it on the
Where did he come
map.
out?
Let's say about 50. Yeah, there. Yeah, the first place you put it.
That's too
I have a
close
question. Oh, that's fucked up.
No.
Guys, it's a one shot. I was
What?
whatever you wanted.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
What is this mini? This is
It-
this is the
terrifying
craziest
and
mini I've
exact-
ever seen.
It's still awful to the great.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, give it a little
Um,
spin around.
Give us a turn, you know? Come on.
Yeah,
It's a turn. Yeah.
Who are you wearing? Okay.
DM, I had
Let's go.
one quick question. I think I'm supposed to roll.
Oh yeah, you
a
need to
save
roll.
again for being
Yeah, for
frightened.
your frightened condition.
Okay,
Please
I'm still
do.
frightened. I'm not close. Oh wait, do I get +2?
Are you 10
Am I
feet from me?
Within 10 feet?
Yeah.
No.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Like other sides of the map.
The other side of the map.
I saw.
Oh,
Cal.
you're way over
I'm
there. Sorry, I
Yeah.
thought you were stacked.
No, I got the.
Ooh.
I'll take care of the frightened condition this turn. Don't worry about it. I got you guys.
I'm still scared.
Yeah.
It will make. Okay.
Okay, so you're still frightened. Malachi, it's your turn.
I think I would probably see that Corin coming up out of the ground and just be like, ah! Ah! And just start throwing punches.
That's fair.
All right, first one. That's a 20. Dirty 20.
Damn.
Oh, you're trying to hit the spider?
The ghost that's in
Oh, the
front of me.
ghost.
Yeah.
Got it.
In
Yeah,
front
that
of him.
hits. That hits.
That's 6 points. Force damage. I'll turn into force.
Mm-hmm.
Next one. 14 to hit.
That hits.
11 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah!
Yes.
You just killed a ghost.
I just punched a ghost to death.
Again.
Re-death.
Read.
I think I'll just kind of settle myself before the last punchy and said, you may have faced death, but you haven't faced Death Quan Do. Throw a straight
So
punch,
good.
and it like
Yes.
bends around my fist, almost like resisting it, and I keep pushing, and then it goes pow, and like bursts into confetti.
Wonderful. You may remove that ghost from the map. I have a dragon now. I don't need it. Okay.
Oh, I need to roll my save again, right?
Roll your save so you're not frightened.
Rolled a natural 2.
You're still
That's what I
frightened
rolled.
from the other ghost.
Oh, wait.
Okay, cool. Malachi, at the end of your turn, I need you to roll me a perception check with advantage.
Well, good, because that was a 1.
Okay, let's roll that again.
That would have been my third one. That is, I think I'm +7 for those. No, +6. So that's a 15.
That's enough. You catch a glimpse of Arinda just beyond the Drake spider, kind of behind. She doesn't look scared.
Oh, we're getting fired.
Okay. So directly behind.
Let's put her. Sorry, the map is really tiny on this screen. I get it. Make it bigger. Let's put her like behind the ghost that's still on the map, near that back wall. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there. Thank you. Okay. Anything else you wanted to do on your turn? You're done, Malachi?
I have a bonus action.
Okay.
Which I will use. Oh, I can't get closer. Shit.
Frightened.
Okay. I can't go that way. I will. Yeah, I guess I'll take patient defense.
Okay. Up next is Cal.
I haven't seen that many legs since this tap dancing folk I was dissecting, of course.
So what a life you've lived out.
I know. It's
I
wild.
don't.
Uh,
Cal is so interesting.
He's gonna move forward, but within maybe 15 feet range of this like drake spider. As soon as he comes off the cliff side, he's gonna like trip, and it's gonna be like the oldest old man trip you've seen, like super slow, but he'll finally like get up. You know, this reminds me of this slapstick trio I decided to do a coronation on at the same time. Let me introduce you real quick. He's gonna reach out with his holy symbol and cast Spirit Guardians and summon a Humblewood adjacent Mo, Larry, Curly, humble folk slapstick spirit form that will kind of like fly around and hit into this dragon. It does
I
have to
remember
make
them.
yeah, they were the ones that owed me all that gold. Now that I remember, they have to the drake. The drake has to make a wisdom save of
Okay.
15 or higher.
Okay. They rolled a 13.
Ooh.
Yes. I'll get to make 3d8 worth of damage.
Nice.
7 plus 7 plus 4. Okay. 18 radiant damage, and just for those that are looking, old cow's radiant damage just looks like sort of like a igniting shadow on the creatures.
All right.
Now let's see if you can use those fancy legs of yours to dance for old Cal. And I'll end my turn.
Wow.
I love it and I hate it.
It's so creepy.
I don't know who's the creepiest one on the map right now. Okay. Is that all for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. And with that, it's now the spider's turn.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It turns to you, Cal. You get the sense that it understands the words that you are saying, like it gets it, but doesn't quite understand the context or anything about it, right? Pretty much everyone else is the same way. Okay, so it turns to you, and with that, it's going to make an attack on you. So it needs to get within 10 feet. It has plenty of movement to do so. So we're gonna get him over there. It is going to do a bite attack. So that would be 15 to hit.
15 misses as he holds up his shield in between its teeth. Now, you know,
Damn.
I might look a little bit spry, but old Cal gets around.
The expression does not.
Doubt that.
So it will also it gets a claw attack as well. So
Okay.
that is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yes, that is.
Okay. It is going to be damage dice. I haven't done this part. Where's my other D? You are going to have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 slashing damage. And it's going to turn back to... Oh no, pretty much everybody's there. It's going to stay right there and then its turn.
I'm
Akuma.
trying to.
Is there
For
anything?
the Spirit Guardians, does anyone
Yeah.
know? Does that
Yes.
activate
Yes, I just
at
looked
the
it
end
up.
of their turn if they stay
Yes.
in? Okay.
If you stay within the
15 feet.
emanation, your speed is halved, and you take the damage on the end of your turn, unless he wants to move.
No, that's fine.
Okay. And do they have to
Okay.
save again, or is it the full 3d8 again?
Yeah, no, it's the full damage.
Okay. Ooh, 1. 1? Oh my gosh. 5
Damn.
radiant damage.
So 5 total.
5?
It adds up.
Bleeding! Oh, house bleeding!
It's attrition. It's a war of attrition.
You invested early. It's good. It's good.
Let me, before you take that damage, let me make sure I still have it up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, concentration.
You know what? You don't need that 5. That 5. You can just you can keep that 5. I'm just gonna, stand there and bleed out.
With your paper skin.
All right. Akuma, are you good then? Oh, wait, no, that was my turn. Okay,
Yeah.
Akuma, you're up.
I stare at the back of the Draco spider and I go, "Don't you turn your back on me. You might be scary and all, but you know what's scarier? Inflation and the fiscal impact it's had on humble Hallows. Pedicure prices are now 100% more expensive." And I cast fear on the Draco spider.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the save?
It's 15.
15 what?
DC 15 wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. I swear to God, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
Damn.
So for a total of 25. I can even take a picture if you guys want.
No.
Awesome.
I guess inflation isn't really that scary to.
No. And also, it doesn't
It's been
understand
dormant for
us.
so long.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know if you can even see the 20 on there, but anyways.
Yeah.
Moneybags Draco spider here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's rich in bones. That's all he needs.
1% Draco spider.
The 1%. And wait, so can I action surge after casting a spell?
You used an action.
Didn't
so
you use
just
your
do
action
it.
surge?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't because I couldn't move. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Are you
So-
also frightened, or no? It's just the
No, I didn't get frightened.
No, it's
yeah.
just.
Malachi and Zigby.
I think
Yeah.
Zigby saved. No? Did you not? Are you still frightened?
I'm still frightened.
Oh, okay.
I think I can action surge.
Yeah, you can.
Right, cast.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
make
yeah.
a call. Go for it.
Okay, I'm an action surge.
Go for it.
And how close am I to the creature?
You're like 10 feet away.
5 feet to the.
10 feet away. Yeah, I charge.
Okay.
I charge. Ooh, that's a 26 to hit.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit.
26. Okay, where's my D10? Yes. 17 damage.
Okay.
And actually, you know what? I'm not gonna push it.
Mhm.
I charge, so I get a D8 extra damage. I forgot. I keep forgetting this charge mechanic. 5 more damage.
Okay.
Yeah, blunt.
Okay.
And I don't push it at all or anything.
Okay.
And my second attack. Oh, my bad. Second attack. Forgot. 16 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. Okay. And that's 6. 12 damage. Blunt.
Okay.
And with that, I try to push it 10 feet.
What is the save on that?
There is no save.
Oh, you just push it and it just
I
happens?
just pushed on hits. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That is crazy. A little broken
Crazy.
since it's a
It is
dragon.
crazy.
Okay. No, that's fine. Push
Is
it
it?
back 10.
Is there a,
which
is there a
lets me.
size? Is there a size?
Oh yeah, it's large, or I can't push anything
It's
bigger than
huge.
large.
Yeah,
It's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I don't push it
That
anywhere.
makes sense.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
So you hit with your fist just now?
No, with my Buster Sword.
Your Buster Sword.
Yeah.
There's a mechanic that I forgot about. And we can make it not retroactive, but going forward.
Okay.
Whenever you hit this particular creature, there is a almost like sticky, like scale substance, like spider webbing on its scales. And you do have to succeed on a strength save to get your weapon back.
I want to do that.
Okay, go ahead. Let's see if
On
your
the last
weapon's
hit. Okay, on the last hit. Okay. I'm pretty strong.
Okay.
+5. Okay, I got a 18.
Okay, you get your weapon back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Is that all for you?
That's all.
Okay. Admiral, you're up.
Perfect. Okay. So I have 2 allies who are feared. So here's what I want to do. I'm in front of this ghost, and I frankly don't care about it anymore, or this thing that's behind it. So I'm gonna use my the bonus action of my creature to face step. It teleports along with its rider to an occupied space 60 feet away. Can
That's
I
so
get
cool.
how close can I get to both Malachi and Zigby? If I go 60. Perfect. I would love to just teleport right over there. Want to avoid any opportunity attacks. All right, and then I'm going to, if they are willing, I'm going to scoop up Zigby on top of Steve and run to Malachi and use a
Amazing.
2nd level spell casting of heroism to target 2 creatures and make them immune to the frightened condition.
Wow.
It would end your frightened condition. Okay. So I'm gonna cast it at a 2nd level spot. He's out of 2nd level spots. Just so you know. This takes a lot out of me, boys, but I believe in it. And then I'm gonna now just use my rest of my movement, because that's all that's left. I've done my action to cast a spell. No, I have a bonus action. What am I gonna do with that bonus action? That's a good question. Who's been hit? Has anyone been hurt? Cal. Okay, Cal. I'm gonna use the rest of my 60 feet of actual movement from my steed from Steve to get up to Cal and then lay on hands as a bonus action.
Are you dropping Zigby, or is Zigby coming?
Well, it's up to them now. I think I'll let like both of y'all just like stay there. So it's just if you want to come with.
Wait, but I can't move closer.
No, you're no longer
You're
frightened.
immune to fear now.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Yes.
It's all good.
Okay.
You
I'll go
want to
with
come
you.
along?
I'll go with you.
We're gonna go to Cal. Okay, and then the Admiral Express hops across, and I lay on hands. How much health have you lost?
Like a lad.
You're-
Are you muted?
You're muted, babe. Ouch. Stay.
11.
11. Well, say less, cause you're now full health, my buddy.
Nice.
I'm down to 19 out of my 30 hit points of my pool, but that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
God damn. What a turn.
Support.
Wow.
Turn. All right. Up next, we do have the ghost that is over on the other side of the map. The ghost is actually going to move further away from the spider towards the wall. And that is going to be their turn.
This wall.
Interesting.
After that, it is Zigby.
Malachi, do you remember where all the candles were supposed to be lit?
Do I remember?
Let's roll. If it's above a 10, yeah. You don't remember. You
God damn it. We're the worst at our jobs.
I thought you were gonna remember.
Oh, man. I was trying to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah, a real 50-50.
I mean,
No
Okay.
pluses. We're not smart. Okay, that's fine.
I didn't think he would have any pluses to history either, but I could be wrong. ZB, go ahead.
In that case, I will go ahead and take a shot at Spider Boy. And I'm not going to move, so because I'm not moving, I can do steady aim to give myself advantage on my attack roll. So I'm going to do that. And away we go. Shit.
What is it?
12.
That doesn't hit.
I'll take a bonus action.
Okay.
Can I hide behind
Absolutely.
the closest thing?
There's like gravestones and stuff, and you're not huge, so right? Are you still
Okay.
at the gravestone?
Yeah, I hop off the steed and hide behind the closest gravestone.
We will say that you are hidden.
Super.
So when Jay
That's
gets
all.
a chance, he can put you behind a gravestone. Okay. We are back at the top of the round. Malachi, can you roll me a perception check with advantage?
With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 22.
Okay. You look back over to your great aunt in the corner, who still does not look frightened. And she seems to be fiddling with the books that she had. And she has some kind of relic in her hands. And it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna run up the steps to the edge and then jump over the rift
Mm-hmm.
to get to the other side, and then continue my movement up to Erinda.
Mm-hmm.
I probably have enough. I could move 90 feet in that round.
Oh, yeah. You absolutely. I think it's like only 60 feet across or something like that. Maybe 80.
Yeah, I get right behind there.
Okay. Okay.
With just my movement. And I'll just yell out, Erinda, what are you doing?
She'll have an expression on her face like she had no idea you were here. What are you doing here, boy?
We came to make sure that the candles were still lit.
Good. Obviously. That worked out for you. Zigby, have I ever given you such a important job before?
No, ma'am.
So sorry. I meant to say Malachi. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Malachi.
Oh, me.
Have I ever given you such an important job before?
There was that time that you had me scrub the toilet bowls. That was pretty important, I guess.
Right. Okay. You should probably hide.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Don't worry.
What?
Okay, and with that, well, okay, she is actually now within our initiative. But anything else you want to do on your turn? Do you want to still attack? Do you want to do anything? I know you made all your movement and you had a little chit chat.
Yeah,
We'll say that was outside of action.
I can keep running, but that's all I can do. I'll take patient defense as a bonus action, and that's it.
Sure. Okay, Cal, it is your turn. And you're on mute, in case you didn't know.
Cal is going to... It's been attacked, I think so. Oh, it's touch now? That is weird. He's gonna reach out and as an action cast Shield Touch on the... Well, can he reach it? I don't know if it's within...
Right there, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna cast Chill Touch, and it's this +7. Oh gosh.
There it goes.
So nervous.
17.
That is.
That'll hit.
Oh, that hits? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
2d10. Oh.
What?
19.
Ooh.
Shut up.
19 necrotic.
All right. Okay, yeah.
Staying within range of its steel, since the Admiral got closer. Well, it looks like it took some damage. This might help out a little bit. And he's going to reach out and touch his Morning Star. And for a 3rd level spell, he's going to cast Bloodletter. And this wax seal's going to show up and just have a dissertation of the bill that this Drake spider owes him. Go whop it with your little pointed thing there. I mean your weapon now, you know.
Yes, absolutely.
The first time the Admiral attacks with this weapon, the creature has to make a con save, and if it fails it, it gets a festering wound of 3d6 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Okay. Love it.
And that'll end my turn.
That'll end you? All right.
Yep.
All right, it is the spider's turn. To be fair, that hurt. So, the spider, the Drake spider, is going to, they're getting annoyed. So they are going to use, what you see is they draw air into their lungs. And then in a cone shape, they breathe out, they exhale a venomous gas in a 30-foot cone.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Y'all's direction that way. Don't know if I can get everyone, but I think I can.
That looks.
So each creature in that area needs to make a DC 15 con save.
Who's around me?
Con
+2,
save.
+2.
+2 to these.
Whoop. Oh no.
I need more dice.
30 foot, Zigbee does not get hit.
Okay, so it's going to be
Oh.
Hal and Admiral. Okay, give me
And Steve.
And
okay.
Steve.
Let me double check. Steve actually has stats. I think he couldn't. Let's see.
So it is 15.
Okay. So he gets a +2 and then a +2 from me. Okay. So I had a... Oh, we actually tied. I had an 11 +2 to give me a 13, and Steve had a 9 +4 to get him a 13. So we're both at 13.
Okay, so those both fail.
Okay. Yeah, Steve and I both fell. That's okay.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's a 15 con save. What did you get, Cal?
With the +2 normal and then the +2 for being close to the Admiral, I got a 9.
Nice.
Okay, hang on.
I'm just gonna preemptively roll to see if Bloodletter is still concentrated on. Oh gosh. How much damage?
She's still going.
It's 25.
Oh, yeah. Steve is gone. Steve instantly just disappears. Oh, my coat's just left on the ground.
It's 25 poison damage.
Okay.
So I have to
The good thing is they only get that back on a 5 or a 6 roll of a d6. So it's not like we can do that all the time.
Cool. I'm okay. I had 46. I had health to spare. We were doing. I don't know about you, Cal. also a little. I hate to say it, a little ageist of this dragon. This Draco spider.
Okay, I'm gonna see if Bloodletter is still up. Because half of 25 is. Can we round up or down? Rounded down, so I'd have to roll at least a 12. Okay. So you got that regular weapon there in your hand that you might need to wallop him for.
I'm still ready. I'm still ready, Cal. Don't even worry about it.
Okay. And with that ends the spider's turn. Akuma, you are up.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can just do what I normally do, and is there actually a crack in the fizzer right there wide enough to knock that spider back in?
Potentially. Potentially.
Awesome. Okay, then I am going to use my second wind, even though I don't need it, because with the new rules, I have something called tactical. Something.
Nice.
Love that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Tactical
That one's a
shift.
good one.
Tactical shift.
Okay.
So I can move half my speed away from it without opportunity attacks,
Okay.
Ooh.
and I charge.
Which way?
I like that he just like he backs up a little
Stage
bit,
left.
runs in place.
I drag my sword back up a little bit and I charge. Okay. For 17 to hit.
That just hits.
Ooh, just hits.
Good to know. Good to know.
Oh wait,
Uh,
does con saves get the +2 bonus from
Every
Paladin?
save on the aura protection is a
not-
+2.
I got a 10 +2, 12. So Bloodletter's
you had-
still up.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome.
Perfect.
got it. I need 3, 10 damage.
Okay.
But instead of the charge attack damage, I can use the other feature for charge, which is I can push the target 10 feet away from me, and it. Oh no! If it's no more than one size buddy, never mind. I do the extra damage.
Okay, go ahead.
Another 6 damage.
6.
Yeah. And then my second attack, I just swing at it again, one more time. This damn thing's too
You
big.
gotta,
Go.
you gotta do your sticky saves as well.
You do.
Oh yeah, sticky save. Yeah.
So do
Okay.
a strength save. Thank you for
Strength save. Oh no, I got a 8.
You go to pull your weapon back from this creature, and your weapon leaves your hands
Oh.
as it's now stuck to these sticky scales.
Oh no.
Handmade weapon.
But this is a graveyard, right?
Mhm.
Might there be shovels in the graveyard?
Roll a d20. If it's above a
Okay.
10, you can have a damn shovel.
I got a 14.
Hell yeah, you can have a shovel.
I grabbed the shovel because I'm a scufflaw. Everything is a weapon. Yeah.
Yes.
Dope.
Go for it.
I hit it with a quarterstaff, I guess, shovel
Sure.
for 22 to hit.
That absolutely hits. Roll me some damage.
2 plus 6 damage. That's it.
Roll a strength as well because I want to
Oh,
know if the shovel
again?
also stuck to it.
So the shovel stuck to it as well.
Okay. I rolled an 8 plus 5, 13.
The save is 15. So it now not only has your sword, but a
Stuck
shovel
in it.
stuck to the side.
Oh no.
Giving it armor, so I'm gonna raise its ace note.
At some point. At some point.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I got to do. I'm like, God damn it.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
That was the part of the mechanic that I was hoping for, so thank you for that. Okay. After Akuma had roll. Wait,
Okay.
were you done? You said you're done, right?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Good. Admin.
Okay, so I'm going to get close and how big is this gap? Can I jump it?
Like 10
Yeah.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about 10.
Okay. Yeah. And you know what? I've got the glide ability, so I'm just gonna like jump over it and glide safely over to the other side.
Sure.
I
Aren't
have.
you a bird?
I am a bird. First and foremost, I pick up the pelt of Steve, and we will recast them once I get the chance.
Oh,
Um, I
Jump
rode
through
over
the
side.
air and Steve's like a fucking windsock.
Yeah.
Admiral,
Yeah.
do you want to give me a quick perception? This won't be a part of, like, you won't take your action. Give me a quick perception.
I would love to. Thank
Because
you.
I assume you're looking at the spider, the drake
Yes,
spider.
I get
Okay.
17 plus 5, 22.
Okay. She don't look good.
Okay, cool. Knowing this, I'm gonna use get over. I'm gonna drop some of my inventory behind Akuma, which are my 6 javelins. And I'm just gonna run up then. It's like, if you need this, use a real weapon. And I'm gonna then just attack it with the bloodletter mace that's been blessed by Cal.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay.
Roll to hit.
Let's roll ahead. Okay, so I get a +7. Okay. That is 11. Does that hit? No. Didn't think so. Okay. And then on my second attack, I'll try again.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's a 19 plus
Oh, that
7.
absolutely hits.
Hey, there we go.
26. Perfect. Okay. With that one, what happens with bloodletter, Cal?
So at the start of its next turn, it has a festering wound, and it'll automatically take 3d6 damage, and it'll continue this as long as I'm concentrating. The only way to get rid of it is to take at least a point of healing, or yep, that's it. Or I stop
Whoa.
concentrating.
That's
So
nasty.
you said at the start of the spider's turn?
Yeah.
So what is
oh,
your damage on this one, Admiral?
Sure. It also,
Oh.
just before I forget, because I haven't done this before, I have mastery on the Morning Star, so I hit it with sap. You'll have disadvantage on the next attack roll before the start of my turn. And then for damage, 1d8 plus 3. Oh, it's big 4. But I'm gonna use bonus action and Divine Smite.
Okay.
Yes, divine smite.
And then we'll use.
Do the paladin things.
Yes, exactly. 2d8. 6. So 10 damage.
Okay.
Oh, and the Drake spider has to make a whiz save of 15 to get the wound.
Right.
Oh, so we don't know if it actually has the.
Yeah. If it fails it, then the wound is in.
Okay.
But if not, he can try again.
Wisdom
What is
save, you said?
Yes.
Okay, wisdom. Okay. 13.
Oh, it fails. He is wounded.
Yeah.
Well.
Nice.
And I have to make a strength check to see if I
Yeah.
lose my Morning Star, right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I got that right.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. Then this one. I get a 8 plus 5 plus 2 to put me at 15.
15 meets it, beats it. You got
Just
it.
Damn.
enough to get it out.
Got a
Yeah.
little
Wow.
stuck there, but
Yeah.
got it out.
Okay, and that's it. I've moved.
That's your
I've
turn?
done everything. I've dropped
Okay.
weapons for Akuma. Yes, we're good.
Okay. Next, you see Arenda. Well, Malachi, you see Arenda. Everyone else is kind of focused on the Drake spider. She stands up with a short bow. You've never seen this woman use a weapon in her life. She stands up with this short bow. And she draws back. And she shoots at the dragon. You're a little perplexed because you're not really sure what kind of role she plays here. And she... Whoops. Hang on, it laid it on the side. 1 second. She hits it. She causes a little bit of damage. It's just a bow and it's a dragon. But then she kind of ducks back down. Zigby, you're up.
Is the grave that I'm standing at,
Uh-huh.
does it have a candle on it?
Still asking.
There is a candle on the gravestone. It is not lit.
Sick. I'm gonna use fast hands and try to light it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
The little raccoon hands.
Works or not? Is this some kind of?
You has a tinderbox, right? You've got a tool.
Who had a tinderbox?
Yeah, I have a tinderbox, and it says as fast hands I can take the utilize action to use an object.
Got it. Okay, so you light the candle on the gravestone?
That's what I want to do. Yes.
Go for it. So
Okay.
the candle is
That's
now
my bonus action. Okay.
right. That's fine.
I'm gonna move towards the next gravestone.
Okay.
Does that have a candle on it?
Yes.
Okay. But I'm gonna use my action to fire my short bow.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm still hidden.
Yeah.
So I have advantage on it. So
Okay.
here we go. 16.
That is the armor class for the dragon. So it hits, meets it, beats it.
Okay.
Roll me some
Okay.
damage.
Aiming for in between those eyes.
See?
Okay, that's a plus 13 points of damage.
Zigby, you pull back and you release an arrow. And the whole time in your mind, you're thinking, in between the eyes, in between the eyes, in between the eyes. And you watch this arrow soar through the air, and it sinks right between this Drake spider's eyes. How do you want to do this?
Malachi! I hit it between the eyes. I don't think we're gonna get fired. I did it.
The Drake spider falls backwards, dead, on the ground. As soon as that happens, the ghost on the side disappears. You don't see anything. The fissure in the ground seems to sew itself up. It heals. The earth is healed. All of the disturbed gravestones are absolutely as they should be, and every single candle is now lit on the top of the gravestones.
It's convenient.
Aranda stands up. You did it. I knew you boys could do it. She'll walk over to you. I discovered this ritual's bogus. We've been cursed for centuries by this Drake spider who was bound beneath the cemetery. And the only way to break this curse was to summon it and slay it. And I knew you boys would come through for me. And just as she finished speaking, the townspeople start showing up. They're all carrying their candles and their little pails of candy, and they're so happy to come do the ritual of the veil. And they start to set up, and they summon you to come join them for the backwards walk 3 times around the cemetery. You join in, even though you know it's no longer necessary. But they don't need to know that. All they need to know is that we'll keep doing this to keep them happy. And that is the Humble Hallows Shadows from the Past. Thank you guys for playing Wednesday.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Oh my gosh.
Great job.
You guys are
That was
so
so
much fun to play with. Thank you.
Yeah.
Malachi,
Thank
I
you.
told you this is.
Hey,
exactly
your
what
auntie
you
was
do.
betting on your incompetence. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
pretty much.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, as soon as you guys said you wanted to be like Mordecai and Rigby adjacent, Jason, I was like, okay, how's the
Wait,
most
that's the
regular
reference?
show? Oh. I was like, what's the most regular show way I could put this together? And then,
Yeah. No, it was good. It really also. Oh my god, that thing.
isn't that many insane? Thank you, Wizkids.
Yeah.
Damn.
That one's from Wizkids.
Yeah.
Thank you, WizKids.
Yes. Yeah. So much fun. Creepy, weird, spooky, but tradition.
It's the time of the year.
It is that time of year. Anything you
Yeah,
guys want to say, like to finish off the? Does your character need a little? What do you think? Let's go around. Let's round robin. Everybody give a little like. What happens for your character next? I'm gonna start with Ziggy.
While everyone's starting the ritual, Zigby's gonna go over to the napping wall and just like rest his feet up and look smug and just take in the fact that he was right for not doing his job the whole time. And he looks at the one candle that he did light, and then he's gonna get sweaty.
Malachi, I assume it's something similar for you, but do tell. What's next for you?
Yeah, I go and I punch the last ghost off of the other nap
Yeah, the-
wall.
The one that was sitting over there.
Yeah.
I was wondering about him too. Yeah.
Oh no, he disappeared when the spider died. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
Then I
I
don't
did
do
say
that.
that,
said
but
that.
it was a lot happening.
Now that
She
the napping wall is safe again, I work up the courage and I ask Gwen out on a date.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. She says yes.
What? No roll. It was meant to be.
Yeah. Hey, Cal. What's up? What's next with you? What do you do next?
So for those that wait till after the credits roll, they'll get like a special, like, short little scene. And it's just like Cal casting Turn Undead, and the fear mechanic is him doing the Thriller dance with the undead going around the cemetery 3 times before they like seared to death from the searing portion of it, and go back to the crowd. But yeah, you have to wait till the end credits to see that.
I love that. That's beautiful. So well
at the very end.
Admiral.
The Admiral sets his back against the nap wall, sitting down next to Zigby, and just having a moment where it's like, your kids will turn out all right. Oh man. Night Temper I actually never really served. They just assumed that I had all this stuff, so they started calling me the Admiral. It's been a whole thing. What a journey.
Yeah.
Wow. Am I going to become just like you?
Maybe.
We can only hope, right? Akuma.
Well, as this last montage is happening, you're panning through all the different characters. You pan over to Akuma, and he is frantically digging through the ground, because that was a very expensive wooden buster sword. That spider, and apparently I'm the only one who doesn't have a job.
That's
I can't afford it.
Oh,
That is my
Well, No. That's wonderful. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for playing in this game. And thank you guys for hanging out and getting a little spooky and a little funny and a little creeped out maybe. And hopefully a little surprised. And we are going to be back here tomorrow for Fables of Galia. That is our D&D campaign.
No, we won't, because Ashley is volunteering. So.
Just kidding. We do have some people out volunteering with hurricane relief, and our hearts are with everyone affected.
Donate if you can. If you can, go
Absolutely.
donate. Please. Support the folks who are doing work.
Absolutely. Yeah. We will not be on tomorrow night. Sorry about that. But we'll be back next week. We'll put our schedule out. We appreciate you guys sticking around. Enjoy spooky season. It is only here, this much of the year, unless you're like me and you just enjoy spooky all year long. But we are so thankful you were here. We are going to find somebody to raid.
We're going to raid Perception Studio because they are closing this month. They're closing, they're finishing. So we're going to go and give them some love and support. So please do stay in here while we head over to Perception Studio. I want to say a massive congratulations to Betty for her first time GMing ever doing a timed one shot that we had to get done in a certain amount of time and in front of a ton of people. Awesome.
It's like the hardest thing to do.
Yeah. Well done.
These are my best friends. I would play games with them anytime, anywhere. So I was not nervous in the least because you guys are the best people to play with. So we're going to do some raid-in. You guys hang out so you can get some channel points to raid or to use in our other games on the channel. And as always, free mom hugs from me to you. Good night.
Bye, everyone.